Hey guys, Taylor Brooks here from Daily Iowan TV Sports. Our new segment this week is NFL prospects. I have former tight end Jake Duzey sitting next to me. Your story is a little bit different than most, but let's just start from the beginning. What has these last 5 years at Iowa and this journey meant to you?
It's been a great 5 years. I wouldn't trade it for anything. It came down to a couple schools in high school where I was picking, and I ended up picking Iowa, obviously, and I haven't regretted it a day ever since, even with the last year. It's just been a great 5 years. I've gained some of my best friends, and coaching staff and everyone here is just great, so I've loved every second of it.
Redshirted 2011, 2012, 2013, kind of gradual years. 2013 was really the year that kicked off for you, and then 2014 was absolutely incredible for you. What was that kind of push in the offseason from 2012 to your 2013 season and then into 2014? What was that push in the offseason like to get to where you were in 2014?
The coaches just told me that I could potentially be a big playmaker for our team, and I just had to keep working in the offseason and get bigger and stronger. Really, the whole blocking thing was what I really needed to work on. So worked on that all offseason and just gave myself an opportunity to be out there with the team, and just did everything I could to be part of the team.
So once 2014 ended, obviously not the way you guys wanted to at the Tax Slayer Bowl, but what was your mindset after that bowl game and then going into your senior season? Like right after the season, what was your mind?
As going into that season as seniors, we kind of looked back and said, we need to do something to leave our mark on this team. And we hadn't won a bowl game, and we still didn't win one, but we just knew that we had to step up as leaders and do something different that we hadn't done in the past 4 years. So we just really took the offseason seriously and worked hard every day and came in like it was our job, and we had fun doing it. So
obviously the injury front hit you probably harder than any story, honestly, personally, I have heard before. Take me through that first injury. I think was it about a year ago or was it in the summer?
Yeah, it was about a year ago now at the end of spring ball. Just a normal play in the end zone. Went up to catch a ball, and I thought initially someone had just kneed me in the knee. And then I scored a touchdown, so I tried to get up and celebrate, and my knee gave out, and I realized that something bad happened.
What was that exact injury?
I tore my patella tendon.
Okay. When you realized that it was something that severe, what was going through your head at that point?
Just that it was going to be my senior season, and I was hoping to play a big role on the team and really help everybody and help the team get to that Big Ten championship. And my first thought was, when can I be back out on the field? And
So after, obviously, that happened, what was the summer like for you? Was it just a lot of rehabbing and things like that?
Yeah, so I just rehabbed all summer, and I still worked out with the guys, but I couldn't run with them, obviously, but I lifted with them, and I still tried to be a leader on the team and do everything I could. So,
as far as your teammates, especially with George Kittle and Henry Krager-Coble, what was your relationship like during the summer and that first injury going into this season? What were they saying to you?
Those guys were the biggest help I could have asked for, and they're always pushing me and making sure I was doing all right. And obviously it was pretty tough for me at the beginning, but they were there through the whole thing, and they were always supportive and helping me out. So those two guys are some of my best friends, so it was good.
So we get to the start of the season. I know your progression was a little slow, probably a little bit slower than you wanted it to be. Press conference after press conference, Coach Ferentz would update us on the injury front, specifically towards you, getting better every day. Was there ever a time where you're like, this is the game I'm going to be full force in? Or was it honestly just slowly but surely?
Throughout the season, I had hoped to come back in 4 months, and after 4 months, I realized I was a little too fast. So, I tried to push through the pain, but I probably pushed through a little bit too much. And then when the bowl game came around, we had that whole month to prepare for it. And I was feeling good and was hoping to get some playing time with Hank and George. And then obviously that first practice in California, it happened again. So,
take me through that second injury.
I mean, just hoping to play in that game, my final game as a Hawkeye, knowing I wouldn't be back again. And, the coaches, I finally felt kind of like myself again, like I'd be able to go out there and help the team out. And then it happened again, and just, I don't know, just crazy feeling. But
yeah, I can only imagine the feeling that you were having throughout the first injury, the second injury, the last year. How have you seen yourself and your mental self grow through the past year?
It's been a huge thing for me. My mom always says you'll come out of this stronger each time, and I definitely have. Obviously the first couple weeks you're just sitting there like, why me? But you just gotta still be there for the guys. And throughout the season, I had to make sure that I wasn't thinking about just myself. And we had a great year, so it wasn't just about me; it was about the whole team. So, but yeah, just getting through that definitely made me a better person.
I can only imagine. So during the Rose Bowl, what were you doing? Were you just posted on the sideline, or
yeah? So
what was that like?
Because I was roommates with Drew Ott, so we were both kind of just sitting there and thinking, why us? Why can't we be out there? But obviously a great place to be. We dream of going to the Rose Bowl since we were kids, and it was cool to be there. Obviously disappointment the whole game and not being able to play, but it was a great atmosphere and a great opportunity for us.
It was. I had a lot of fun. It was so fun. What has been the hardest part for you, you think?
I would say after the first one was just not being out there with my teammates. After 4 years, the bonds you make with these guys is unbreakable, and to not be out there and be a part of it was pretty tough. And then after the second one, just realizing that my shot at the NFL this year wasn't going to happen. I'd have to wait a whole nother year. So.
Speaking of, unfortunately, not being able to go into the draft here in the next couple weeks, what has your life been like since the Rose Bowl with rehabbing and working out?
I just attacked it like I did the first time. Obviously, we're taking it a lot slower this time just because no time restraints. But, just coming in here every day like I'm going to play football again, and trying to get back to that speed and strength that I was at before.
Have you been working out with Doyle?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. So obviously working out, rehabbing, trying to get stronger every single day. Is the NFL still that dream for you?
Yeah. I've talked to a couple teams just seeing how I'm doing, and they said if I can get back to what I was, I have a chance, but it's just a matter of if I can or not. So just trying to figure that out right now.
So as far as your life right now, are you kind of bored, or are you just hanging out?
Yeah, I come in here for like 4 or 5 hours a day and work out and rehab, and I'm still doing stuff with all the other guys that are training for the NFL. So, and then I got to find a job at some point. So that's what I'm looking for right now.
Me too, unfortunately.
Yep.
Still got like 6 months, but still. What has your relationship been like with those guys who are going to forgo the draft here in the next couple of weeks?
It's been great. Like all those guys, we came in together, so we're like best friends, and I still work out with them, and I was with them during pro day, cheering them on and stuff like that. So it'll be great to see where all those guys go, and it'll be fun. I'll probably go see all of them play. So.
Are you going to watch the draft this year? Or is that kind of just like,
I'm sure I'll end up
it'll be my
watching
year
it.
next year.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll watch it, but it'll be a little tough.
Yeah, definitely. All right, well, thank you so much for sitting down with me today, and good luck with everything in the future.
Thanks. You too.